The plywood that I chose for the interior linings for these volumes was the DesignerPly Marine. The 9mm sheet for the internal wall linings maximises the interior width, and then on the floor it's a 19mm DesignerPly Marine. The reason for using a marine DesignerPly is also to do with the fact that it needs to be robust. In the location, which is next to the ocean, chances of it getting wet, it needs to be durable. The internal linings provide another layer of insulation. You can sort of come in here, take your shoes off and feel timber underfoot, which is really cosy. Using a clear sealant, which is a matte finish, to the floors and to the ceiling and to the walls, it has that really beautiful pale kind of finish. It creates a sort of a UV resistant layer and avoids any discoloration or anything like that. With plywood it can be worked on site. It's really versatile. Mocked up, put together, clamped up, glued, fixed in a variety of different ways depending on what the application is. The other thing with a material such as plywood is it has a standard size, 2.4 by 1.2 metres. So I was also able to kind of quantify that and work out what materials we needed on site. The thing with plywood is it is a material that is natural, so it will change shape over time. And so using a large panel of it saves an application for a door, and it's a relatively thin piece of timber. What tends to happen is it will change shape, so it might warp over time due to temperature gradients. You need to probably frame them like a conventional door and then have your plywood as sort of like the outer fixing. If you're using it for, say, a kitchen cabinet, we're using a smaller panel size, which is a kitchen cabinet door, then you might use a thicker timber, and you're pretty good with that. Being an A-grade product as well, the other thing is when you put the sheets next to each other, they kind of look continuous. There isn't huge variations in the different colouring or the grains.